'Twas the night of winter holiday, and all through the theatre, the members of Moebius embraced the season together. The presents were wrapped, the food was a-cooking. N wore his chef's apron and was quite good-looking. He baked and baked all manner of treats, holiday delights and tasty sweets. And then there was M, who would proudly boast that her husband would make them the best turkey roast. It was the idea of the Moebius X to hold such a feast for the season's respects. Y was not happy. His face held no glee, as X pulled him away from his facility. "Come on, you big lunk, have some holiday cheer. This special day only comes once a year." Next she found D, who was looking quite glum. "A holiday feast? Call me when you're done." X wouldn't have it. She gave him a shove. "You don't want to spend time with the friends that you love?" J perked right up and said with a grin, "N's making pudding, spark yeah, count me in." After that, O and P received their invite. Free food and presents, ho-ho, attend we just might. Next L, then H, then F and V, and of course who could forget the man of the sea? He was entrusted with a task most major. "Don't worry yourself, lass, put your faith in this old stager." Off he sailed, along with his crew, with the wind in his hair and a mug full of brew. X checked her list, back to the theatre she tread. The only one left to invite now was Z. "What is the point of this?" the man said with a scowl. "How does this benefit the endless now?" "Oh, come on, boss man." X frowned as she paused. "Besides, I was hoping you'd be our Santa Claus." To those puppy dog eyes, Z couldn't say no. "Fine, give me the beard. This too is part of the flow." And so it went that all of Moebius came together to celebrate their lives in eternity forever. Much pudding was eaten, much roast was devoured. The party went on into quite the late hour. X even tried once, amidst all the show, to steal a kiss from her crush under the mistletoe. N was too tipsy, he'd gone hard on the nog, and when M saw what happened, she gave X a flog. "Away from my husband, you sly little fiend." Drat, she would have had it, had his wife not intervened. Then, from the doorway there came such a clatter. Everyone leapt from the stage to see what was the matter. "Ahoy there! Did someone order a tree? Make way, everyone, for the men of the sea." T had come through and delivered the lot, a beautiful holiday tree with a shining star on top. X smiled wide now that the tree was finally done. "Gather around, it's presents time, everyone." For D, a razor to shave off that stubble. For that gift, J would surely get in trouble. O received a new monocle. It fit like a charm, while I unwrapped a pair of gloves to use on her farm. To N, cute slippers for walking at night. They sported a pair of cat ears to his great delight. "I hope you like them, love," with sincerity M expressed. "They're perfect, I adore them, thank you, dearest." Just then the grand double doors swung wide. The passage of fate was truly a wild ride, for there stood Z, wearing a large white beard. "Starting presents without Santa, the holiday spirit you've smeared." X leapt to her feet. "Z, you actually came." "Yes, I did. Now sit down, X, by the flame." D looked in horror at the jolly old chap. "I hope you don't expect us to sit on your lap." Laughter was shared, smiles from ear to ear, the hearts of Moebius filled with holiday cheer. Despite butting heads, as they typically do, tonight it seemed X's dream had come true. She stood with a cheer as she took in the sight. Happy winter holiday to all, and to all a good night.